You need to know the structure of your tooth before your next dental visit because first, it is easy and second, you will have a much broad view on oral health like why does your tooth become yellowish from white? How to reverse it? Why did the implants cost so much? And many others. So yeah, be ready to acquire knowledge. We have a total of 32 teeth in our mouth as an adult, with 4 types of teeth, namely incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. But all of them have the same basic structure consisting of the crown and the root. Though their morphology may vary like cups or root numbers, the internal structure of them are pretty same, composed of 3 layers. The outermost white layer is called the enamel. No, not this enamel used in jewelry, but your tooth enamel, which is the strongest substance of your whole body. It is a non-living substance consisting mainly of inorganic crystals called hydroxyapatite, and it is produced by the cells called ameloblast when developing. The production of them seems to stop when the whole tooth is formed, meaning once you lose them due to like bacteria damage or cavities, they cannot be reproduced. As it is the outermost layer, it is become exposed to many stains like coffee or bacteria and become discolorated. It can be removed by brushing or by in-office bleaching. And as the enamel gets thinner and thinner, that will lead to the exposure of your second layer called the dentin. The yellowish part, which happens to be the second hardest part of your whole body. But unlike the enamel, the dentin can be restored to an extent because it has these living cells called odontoblast lining around the pulp that are secreting out the collagen and non-collagenous mix that make out the dentin. Now you know the second reason why the tooth appear yellows when you don't brush or overbrush, because as the enamel gets thinner, the dentin becomes exposed, so we get a yellowish tooth, which also comes with high sensitivity and pain provided by the innermost layer called the pulp, the actual living cells and connective tissue inside the tooth to provide nutrients and sensitivity by blood vessels and nerves respectively. The pulp has 2 parts, the pulp chambers and the pulp canals. They also call the root canals because they are in the root. Makes sense. So as it is a living tissue, it can get infection if the above 2 layers are damaged. That's why root canal treatment in dentistry is difficult, that they have to get the infectious pulp and fill the gap with materials to enclose the area for not further infected. But that saved your tooth and overall jaw from infection. If not, the tooth will be extracted and treatment like dental bridges and implants may be suggested. The reason because implants are so expensive is that, as you can see the complexity of a natural tooth, the implants are artificial tooth with its own root and crown. So a lot of people are involved in making one, from manufacturing to surgery. So what was the most expensive dental treatment that you have ever done? Let me know in the comments. Now you know what the tooth is made up of naturally. But how does the whole structure get attached to the surrounding bone? Well, that's the responsible of a whole lot of structures called periodontium, for which I will make a separate video because that's gonna be interesting. So subscribe to my channel to not miss that video and many other interesting videos. And share this video to the others so that you can be part of our healthy league. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and be ready to acquire knowledge.